to compensate for it.
I don't know.
Kaipi are
not
taking their time
that.
here. I think they're feeling the same thing we are. Like, what the hell are we going to deal with here? Do we need to pick something to counter this ogre? Is it just a one venge? It's a very strange draft from Elements 1 in that manner. So for Kaipi, what do they need here? They have a very versatile lineup as well. SingSing could be a greedy 4. He'd be the off laner. They could put Void in the off lane or in the safe lane. Same deal with Mirana. I mean, she could be their position 4, and they're looking for a safe laner here. This is completely open-ended for Kaipi. They could pick pretty much any position and set up lanes that can still work in this scenario. Okay, so they take Witch Doctor, another human bottom. Venge
You're
mid.
so triggered.
I'm not even triggered. I'm just confused.
Oh, Courier Snipe mid lane. Pay attention.
Yep, Bambo's going for it. Healing salve on it. Oh, they juke him. He gets back in. He finds it. Now the courier is guaranteed dead. They do unload the cargo, but Bambo with the early plays here. Very nice so far. Beastmaster, this is really his first rotation back in the lane. I'm a little bit surprised.
Scan revealing Milan here in the corner.
Beastmaster, nowhere for the cask to bounce. This could still be a kill. He gets hit by the curse from the Witch Doctor. SingSing, shoot arrow, miss arrow. I think he still finds this kill. He'll die to the damage over time. First blood for Pylai Die.
It's a very late first blood. I think there's been a lot of attempts.
Have been controlled the other way, Annie. This is so problematic. I'm so nervous for Elements 1 now.
All right, I need you to take a couple deep breaths. Anything can still happen. God, Milan goes in. He wants to find something.
Like
Bambo
this.
easily able to punish. The wave of terror comes back out. Sandstorm to finish the job. There will be a magic missile turning things onto Bone 7, but I think it's going to be Vengeful Spirit just booking it out of there as fast as he can go. So, unfortunately, a trade not going the way of Elements.
Elements want a little bit of credit there. They have the right idea. You don't want to let the Sand King just stack and free farm. If you can, contesting it is huge. If you can kill him when he's low HP with a Dust or a Sentry.
There's a turnaround.
It's huge, but hey, Bone 7 dies mid. Okay, double damage Venge makes that a little bit easier. A nice pick off there, much needed. Void pretty effectively. And now they try to kill this
They're going back in there. There could be some bloodshed in the mid lane. They know Ogre's here. And they want to go in. Mitch is a nice easy kill. The cask will bounce. He doesn't have a roar just yet. Yeah, he's maledicted. He's sandstormed. He does not get out of there alive. And now Ogre just kind of stumbling back towards the low ground. Might be cut out here. The Void, only level 5. Needs 1 or 2 more creeps to get that level 6. And now he has it. He has the chrono, but Ogre is just too big of a boy to go on.
Oh, man. That's a little heartbreaking for 33 here. If one of those creeps had just died a little bit earlier, he could have found a freebie with that Chronosphere, I think, almost guaranteed. But more backfires for Elements 1. Kaipi get the stack and the kill, but now Bone 7 swamped and stunned. Nice body blocks from the Venge, but I don't think it's enough. Now the cask will start bouncing around. Another great curse from Pylai Die. SingSing joins the party, and this Venge is guaranteed dead. Now Milan comes back in. The Primal Roar gets used on Pylai Die, but it might not even be enough for a kill. Mitch can't secure it. The boar goes charging in. They don't find the kill. Kana, the Sand King, that magic resistance will make all the difference in the world. Smoke from Elements 1 might not find much here, though. Tinker walking nearby.
Yeah, they're going in. They go for the swap. They go for the stun. They've got the lockdown for days. Look at the TP rotation, though. Can the Radiant get out quick enough? They are going to bring in Sexy Bambo. He's going to be sitting there channeling up his ult now. It might just be enough AoE damage to get the job done. There is going to be the Fire Blast Milan. Unfortunately, it's stuck in place, and there's going to be Faceless Void hopping down, killing the Ogre.
Venge might not be out of the clear yet. Bambo still chasing, does not have enough mana for a stun, but it's a 3-on-1, low on mana, no TP, nowhere to go. The Vengeful Spirit will be killed once more.
Yeah, I mean, look at Pylai Die here, having the time of his life. He's going to be going in. He might have bitten off more than he can shoot here. Mitch is going to sit there ready to roar, but he doesn't have it. He doesn't have any damage. He's going to be sandwiched in. Can Witch Doctor actually get the job done? Is able to get the Maledict ticked and will be able to get the kill, but does lose his life to the big old Ogre.
Yeah, very bold.
To do something. They've got the Chrono. We haven't actually seen a whole lot of Chronos coming out now, but there we go. It's on to 2. They're going to be focusing down this Luna, which is the right play. Is there going to be anything to keep her alive? The Roar comes back in. 3-3 trapped up. There's going to be missiles coming back up from Bone 7 on the back lines, but unfortunately the Void drops, the Luna drops. Everyone's starting to go down. Nice re-engage there from Bambo and the laser to finish things off. So it's a 1 for 2. Getting down the Luna was super crucial there, and, you know, Void died.
Yeah, I mean, game winning, though, is another question. That I'm not sure about.
I've seen it combined with an Ethereal Blade just to go and ruin someone's day. Hey, there's a Chrono coming back in. They're going to be focusing down. They want to go on the bench. Time dilation sprayed onto all 4 heroes. Pylai Die with a great ult to follow up. They've got so much damage. Everyone's dying. And now they're going for the chase here. Shadow Demon, one of the last survivors, they're going. They're trying to just beat up everyone, but Ogre's able to TP back to the well. Shadow Demon, probably not so lucky, is going to get just shoot on. There's nothing he can do. So that's going to be a 4 for nothing.
That's sort of why I'm looking at this Aghanims on Luna. Like, yeah, it's cool. It has some options. Maybe they'll get some kills, but it doesn't stop that. It doesn't matter even if she has a BKB. That kind of fight is always going to be a threat for Elements. And now Milan, yeah, that's just a free kill. I mean, Kaipi just ran him down. Now Swift Ending, TP's in. What is going on here?
Okay.
He's got friends. SingSing will die. It's not all bad, but that was bold, Cotton. I guess they knew a lot of their CD or spells were on cooldown, so making him Scepter on Bone 7. So we've got lasers and rockets for days and harder to deal with. And they're just going to move into the Roche pit. This is nice and sneaky. Oh, what Necro units on the high ground? Is that intentional? I think not.
What?
For a moment, I was like, oh, he's scouting for wards. I'm like, nope, you don't need the Necro units on the high ground to find the wards.
A little bit too close to the pit there, and unfortunately clipped his own Necros. Now the arrow's going to fly through, going to latch onto Roche, so Radiant say thank you, but they are going to have to back out, as Radiant are unsure how many Kaipi heroes are sitting on the back lines.
Yeah, good play from SingSing.
Oh, the Chrono coming back in, but there's going to be a disruption on the Luna to try to buy himself some time. Leap up, 3-3 onto the high ground. It's going to get swapped back down. There's the Luna! Oh, the combo with so much damage! Oh god, that looks like it hurts. 3 down on the side of Elements. They're gonna finish off 4.
Bambo. My god, that was the dream. Sand King ult right there. It just crippled their entire team.
Obviously a very ambitious target to go after. We'll see where the next action's going to break out, but for now, Kaipi are pretty content with their position. Overall net worth is going to be about 14,000 in their favor, XP 15,000. How did Kaipi finish the job? How did they go through, rip off the Band-Aid, get the high ground sacked?
I mean, at this point, they really just need to win 1 or maybe 2 more team fights, and they can just do it. Bone 7, oh no, he blinks right into him. They were ready and waiting for it. Mitch had a bird on the high ground, but Tinker, he kills 1 before he goes down, and Pylai die. He's ready to join this party. He drops the Death Ward, and they trade 2 for 1. Elements trying to go Yu-Gi-Oh style with the trap card, but it backfires.
The job done, but do they have enough bodies in the area? Leap forward, Bambo really, oh god, nice the Lotus Orb. He's able to go and stun up
Bambo. Up top.
Dial points for
Luna's
days.
Dead? Nope. Okay, TPN should be okay.
Fine. Going in. All right.
Okay, well, that's the end of Void. Ult. Yeah, I mean, again, it's cool. Like, that's flashy. Yeah, you killed the Void with the ult, but...
Oh, they could go for another here. That's actually going to make it definitely worthwhile. SingSing in some trouble, leaping back, wants to go, wants to just bail out. Throwing out everything left and right. Pylai Die coming back in. There's a BKB, though. He's going to be sitting there taking a whole big chunk of damage from that carry Avenge. But he's actually going to juke his way through the trees. The Voodoo Restoration keeping him up. SingSing might be the one to fall. Aegis triggered. Can Pylai Die come back in the fight in a convincing manner? Oh, hell yeah. Now they got Bambo in the picture. They're going to be going back on in. They get the Venge down. Now SingSing leaps forward. They want to get more. There's a BKB triggered by the Luna as she runs away. Is she going to be able to get back to high ground safely? Looks like it, but unfortunately Milan not going to have the same fate. He's going to be trying to juke around the trees. Missile finishes the job. Meanwhile, on the back lines, there is going to be a roar. They're trying to get down SingSing, forced down to the low ground. There's going to be a nice little burrow strike to lock down Mitch and ensure the Mirana's survival. Now, all in,
forcing
all
up
focused.
the bench BKB and not getting anything out of it hurts so much. It's down to 7 seconds, and the item has provided so little value. I don't know. I think Kaipi are just slowly but surely getting to that point where they want to take fights, but not forcing it. LeBron just gets destroyed. And that's how easy it is for them. They just blink in, burst somebody down, and walk away. That was in the enemy base, by the way. It's not like the Shadow Demon's way overextended. They just jump in, say goodnight, and we're out.
Meanwhile, Mitch is just kind of going for a relaxing hike through the trees,
he's
munching
still
his way
playing
in.
Yu-Gi-Oh up here. He's trying to catch this Tinker, but I don't know, man. I don't think this trap card's going to work out so well. The Tinker is really getting scary.
Bottom lane, they're jumping all in. Bambo channeling the ult. They've got the Chrono to follow up. All it is just a tool to hold everyone in place. There's the Luna dropping her ult. She's actually doing a fair amount of damage. SingSing's going to be down to drop, and now the rest of the team will be able to hop out. They lose their Sand King, they lose their Mirana, but on the back lines, they've got nothing. They've got no BKBs. It's a losing beam to stun up the Void, but I think this might be a TP.
Good.
Back in, Shadow Demon looking for something. They have the catch with the disruption if they can land it. And they're going to be going in the blink forward. They are able to get the disrupt off. The Necro there to cause some havoc. And there's going to be a couple more bits of damage coming out. Wild Axes. Oh gosh, Void able to get the job done onto the Shadow Demon. And now 33 in some trouble, leaping back out. But forcing buybacks and living through the onslaught, Kaipi are in a perfectly
but it just takes catching her once without BKB after he has Hex, and that's that. Bone 7 does get caught by Mitch. This time the trap card works out. He spent so much time hiding in the trees trying to catch the Tinker.
Meanwhile, Bambo in some trouble, going to be going in. He's actually going to be on the aggressive here. They want to go back in. LeBron, he gets the blink away, but will unfortunately tick down.
All right.
Finale good.
With this split push, they have a lot of options in terms of getting heroes back to the base.
Going back in. They really want to get the job done. Leap in. They get a mini stun there onto the Luna, but she's got her ult ready if she really wants to unleash on this. They are going to bring the time dilation. There's the ult. Pop down. The chrono.
There's no vision. She can't do any damage with it.
Oh, that's not good at all. That's a BKB. Long ulti cooldown wasted, and she just drops.
That's like almost game right there. She has no buyback. Just almost as bad as it gets, I think, for Elements 1 in that scenario. I mean, maybe 2 people could have died instead of 1.
There's going to be a TP coming back in. Oh my golly gee. That's everyone.
Swap back baby.
In. She's, yeah, this is game.
Yeah, well done by Bone 7. He drops the blind. Now Milan on the run, but they're out of resources. It's just too much damage. Now 3 heroes in the grave. No buybacks.
Trying to spray out missiles, but no actual siege onto the building. So there is going to be the leap up. Void sitting there in the wings, waiting with his chrono. Oh, so much hate for Shadow Demons, man. But he does end up catching the Luna as well. If they can follow up, they can kill the Luna. That's huge. She ain't got no buyback. Oh, that poor kitty cat is going to be in a miserable position. Gets bashed through the BKB. She makes her way back to the well, but I don't think there's really anything she can do. The roar's committed. Sexy Bambo locked in place, but he's going to be forced staffed back. Oh, God, the Dagon. Bone 7 Tinker Dagon. It hurts.
They're not focusing on the tower, but they don't need objectives. BKB popped by the Venge. Luna survived. Ultimate up in 25. They killed the Void. That's something. Now Moonlight Shutter to disengage. I mean, Kaipi kind of just having fun with it there, honestly. They could have gone it.
Oh, wow. Okay, Mitch, this is not where you want to be. He Shadow Bladed up, but they've got the gem on Bambo again. He's able to go through. He latches. Beastmaster, say goodbye. Can they keep him locked down before the roar comes out? There's going to be the Lotus Orb. He doesn't want to go through and scream at himself. The chrono completely whipped. Time dilation catches out. Maybe Mitch can get the scream off, but no. Going to be knocked up. There's going to be absolutely no roar coming back in. They lose a huge chunk of their control. There's the Luna ult doing a ton of damage, but is it going to be enough? I don't think so. Buyback from the Sand King. SingSing just eating the Lucent Beams. It doesn't hurt him that badly. 2 heroes dead. Beastmaster has buyback. Shadow Demon just hits the deck right there as Tinker shows off that Aghanim Scepter bouncing around. And
the right idea from Kaipi, though. The buyback from Bambo makes a lot of sense. They saw this as a potential game-ending push with Luna's ult down.
Building pretty well. We'll see if they can actually execute, because again, we've been talking about their huge lead for the last several minutes now, and they've not really been able to go and pick up any structures. Yeah, they got a tier 2 bottom, but both racks still standing. There's a 30,000 net worth lead, but can they translate that into game-winning objectives? Now Mitch in some trouble. This could be mass TPs onto him. Looks like he's going to roar himself away.
Down, no buyback.
On the backlands, you do have the chrono. That's going to be 2 trapped in the chrono. There's big old missiles to follow up. There's a self-disrupt, and I think they should easily be able to punish off everyone else.
3 heroes dead. No buybacks available. BOT's winning the game for it there. That's really what it was. Mitch poked out, thought it was a 1v1. All of a sudden, the BOTs arrive, and you got yourself in a sticky situation. What can Elements do at this point? 2v5, even if Luna drops the ult.
I think they gotta have one more big YOLO ult in them. They've got to punish Sexy.
Pickoffs here and there. It's not only about killing the structures. If you can keep finding that farm.
Luna wants to hit ours so bad.
Buyback. Here's the ult, Luna. This is you.
Go forward. There you go.
Oh, this is kind of painful to watch. The slow demise of this base. There's the ult. Lackluster. Tickled SingSing a little bit. He leaps back to safety, and they're just going to reset and go for it once more.
Yep, they've got Chronosphere to start things off. They do catch out Milan, not the primary target, but they're still able to easily clean him out, and there's going to be the leap forward. Gosh, this Dagon looks like it's very uncomfortable. The roar on the back lines mean Mitch might be able to do some damage. Bone 7, taking a lot, does end up falling. Buys back, is going to be able to go back in, but there's going to be the epi. Oh, golly gee. Goodbye, Luna. She's got no buyback down for 100 seconds. It's up to Vengeful Spirit. Can Core Venge get it done?
I don't think so. Really good play by Pylai Dai there with his ultimate just standing his ground. He got off a full duration death ward pretty much in the face of the Luna and set up for Sexy Bambo to channel that ultimate.
And there's the GG. We're done.
Venge gets popped, and that'll be it. 2-0. Kaipi taking the series over Elements 1. They were pretty heavy favorites coming in just based on the odds alone, 45-15. Pretty convincing series. Kaipi living up to their reputation, and pretty exciting games. Bambo with some pretty clutch plays that last match for sure on the same